A major new cruise ship is heading to New York City, and prices start at just $66 per day. Plus, celebrity cruise lines, well, they're changing things up out on the West Coast here in the US. Let's roll the intro. Hey, welcome to the Midships channel. I'm your Captain Corey, and thank you so much for stopping by the channel today. And I'd like to welcome you aboard the Celebrity Beyond. Once again, we're here in beautiful St. Thomas today. I spent some time walking around the island, enjoying Charlotte Amalie. I had lunch at a really cool Mexican restaurant. Check this out, some really good food. It was called Gringos, if you're ever interested in trying it out. G-R-E-E-N-G-O-S restaurant. After that, I went over to my favorite place, which is Paradise Point. You take the cable cars up to the top of the mountain. You get a wonderful view of all the cruise ships. Had a fantastic time, as always, here in St. Thomas. If you missed out, I'll be back here again next month in December aboard the MSC Seascape. We're going to be talking about that ship a little later in today's episode. But first, I want to start with the big news coming out of Carnival Corporation. They are repositioning and changing some ships around up in New York City. The Carnival Magic was set to offer cruises up there into 2023, but now that ship is going to be replaced with a Costa cruise. Yeah, you heard that right. Costa Venezia. It's part of the Costa by Carnival program. She's actually going to be taking over sailings starting in 2023 up in New York City. So if you were booked on board the Carnival Magic, you might want to check your cruise planner or your email, because there's probably going to be a change to your itinerary up there in New York City. And the Venezia is going to be offering some very interesting cruises starting in June of next year. Everything from 4-night up to 15-night sailings, Canada, New England, down to the Bahamas, Half Moon Cay, all kinds of really cool destinations are on offer from that cruise ship. And the rates have just been revealed. So some really cool information coming out from Carnival Cruise Line. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this new partnership, bringing that European cruise flair over here to the US. And Carnival Cruise Line is not the only brand revealing new itineraries today, as Royal Caribbean has just released their 2024 European cruise itineraries, and there are some really cool ships on offer. Now you're able to book those cruises right away. We have ships like the Anthem and the Explorer of the Seas, as well as Jewel and the big one, Oasis of the Seas, are all on offer, giving you the chance to take a European cruise. Now, we need to talk about some rumors that we addressed here on the channel about a month ago regarding a Disney cruise ship purchase that's supposed to be going down in the Asian market. But before I do that, I want to remind you that my channel is 100% supported by viewers like you, and I really appreciate you clicking on, watching my videos, watching the ads. But another way that you can really step up the support for my channel is actually gearing up for your next cruise. I have an Amazon cruise store. In there you can find everything that I have personally vetted on about 20-25 cruises now. You should check it out. There's a link down below. I'd really appreciate your support. Now let's get back to this Disney Cruise Line story. A while back, the Genting Hong Kong Dream cruise ship, well, it went up for bankruptcy. It's an almost completed cruise ship, and we thought that she was going to be sent to the scrapyard. But no, the mouse, Disney Cruise Line, secretly has swooped in and purchased. It is now confirmed they have purchased the former Global Dream cruise ship. So we expect that ship to sail sometime in 2025. Don't know the name, don't know the ports. We really know nothing about this ship. So we're gonna have to keep our eyes out from Disney Cruise Line to see what they're gonna do with the former Global Dream. And this is a massive ship capable of carrying over 6,000 passengers. So we'll see exactly what kind of magic Disney has up their sleeves here for this former Global Dream cruise ship. We need to turn our attention to celebrity cruises. there is a ship that was supposed to be repositioning from Chile to California in April of 2024 named the Celebrity Eclipse. Well, unfortunately, Celebrity has canceled that repositioning cruise because they're going to redeploy the Eclipse in another market. Now, it's not exactly sure where the Eclipse is going to be positioned, but it's a safe bet that you'll probably see her somewhere in the Caribbean, and it's almost a safer bet to guess that she'll be sailing out of Fort Lauderdale, where celebrities seem to homeport many of their cruise ships. Kind of like this one, the Beyond. And it seems to be a day for brand new cruise ships because MSC has taken delivery of a second amazing ship this month, as the MSC Seascape has officially been handed over from the shipyards in Turkey into the corporate hands. And I know some of the crew members on board that ship. Well, they've actually boarded the ship now. They're getting ready to do their transatlantic crossing over to Miami, and that ship is set to sail for the first time ever out of Miami on December 11th of this year. And of course, I'll be taking you along on board that sailing of the brand new MSC Seascape. We have a deluxe balcony to enjoy on board that ship. Holland America cruisers, if you like that cruise line and you've sailed them in the past, you might want to head on over to their website because you now have an opportunity to get a $50 onboard credit for referring friends or family to the cruise line. It's not known when the program is going to end, but it's officially started now and you're able to claim that credit. So head on over to Holland America Line and get on board. Carnival Cruise Line has doubled down on their commitment to the port of Norfolk, Virginia, as they're set to offer 6 months of cruises on board the Carnival Magic out of Norfolk starting in 2023. And if you've never been on board the Magic, it's a dream class ship. Honestly, it's one of my favorite ships in Carnival's fleet. It's really worth getting on board. It's a great vessel with a lot of really interesting venues that you don't find on a lot of the other ships within the fleet. So it's definitely worth looking into, and the prices, they are way better than some of the other cruises that you can get on out of Norfolk. And speaking of a Carnival cruise, I'd like to invite you to join me for my group cruise on board the brand new Carnival Celebration this June out of Miami, Florida. It's going to be the Midships Miami Nights cruise. It's going to be a 6-night cruise. We're heading down to Cozumel, Costa Maya, and one of my favorite ports of all times, Mahogany Bay. It's a cruise line owned port. If you've never seen those ports, check it out. It leaves on June 11th. There's a link in the description below this video to a Facebook page that will take you to my travel agent. Her name is Kelly. She'll give you all the information and she'll quote you on your room. So if you made it this far into today's episode, make sure you subscribe to the channel with this thumbs up button pressed. Yeah. You've not pressed it? Well, go ahead and press it now. As always, thank you so much for stopping by the channel today. And until tomorrow, we'll see ya on the Midships. Had such a great time here today in St. Thomas. I wish each and every one of you could join me here in St. Thomas. One of these days, we're gonna take a group cruise here. Maybe we should do it on board Celebrity. I am really enjoying the Beyond. It is such a beautiful ship. I believe I heard it's the most expensive cruise ship ever built thus far, although something tells me Icon of the Seas is gonna blow this one out of the water price-wise, but we're yet to find out. So until tomorrow, we'll see you on the Midships.
La 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 la.